But I mean, it's just like little tiny plates that were just like put in to tack it. And
It doesn't fuck with you at all?
I mean, I'll have like if I sleep wrong, I don't know if that's just like that I'm 30 now and like sleeping can fuck me up. But no, I mean, I haven't had any like big moments where it was like, oh shit, like something happened. I mean, I came after the surgery, I went back to weightlifting. I hit personal records. Like I lifted for another year after I came back from the surgery. And then I just like, I trained out of resentment coming back because so many people wrote me off of like, you know, he broke his back, he's done. And so I basically just trained with like the fuck you mentality for, I mean, it was a year before I came back. So like in a full back brace, just rehabbing it, and then a year of competing. And so by the time I was done with weightlifting, I rode that until the wheels fell off. Like resentment is a hot burning fuel. It's a good motivator, but it burns hot. So it's like you can't use it for too long.
Did you have any other significant injuries or from CrossFit?
From CrossFit, not really. I think it was like I came into CrossFit with enough of a knowledge base of how to train properly and not just like go hard, start flopping my body around, you know. And I changed how I trained over the years because early on I was still young and I could get away without doing a warm up or a cool down or, you know, kind of cutting those corners. And then it started catching up with me. So I was like, okay, if I want to make this a career, I need to take it more seriously. And I mean, I tore my LCL warming up for an event, but I was just doing like the pigeon stretch, like where you put your foot up on a table and you're like kind of pulling.
You felt it pop?
Yeah, like I was pulling on my foot and and it just like let go. And that was actually like at a competition.
What'd you do?
Kept my mouth shut.
Wow.
Just like threw on a couple knee sleeves. Like I remember, so my mom's a doctor and she's at the competition. It was like, I was like, I didn't want to tell anyone. I didn't want to go to the medical team because they might like medically pull me if like I'm a danger to myself. And so like, I remember like getting my mom being like, hey, I think I tore something in my knee. Like, can you check it? And she was like, impossible. You cannot tear your own ligament. You can't do it. And then she like, was just like, she's like, okay, maybe you strained it. And then it was after the competition. She's like, oh yeah, you definitely tore that shit. You need to like go to the hospital and get a brace. But I mean, that was just
That's
me.
funny that she said you cannot tear it by doing that.
I mean, I mean, she was saying like, you can't self-implement a torn ligament. Like she was like, it would hurt too much before it let go you can't pull it to that point without the pain being too much.
Is it possible you were already slightly injured?
I don't think so. I mean, I was an idiot. I was cranking on it because like more is better.
Of course.
Like nothing in moderation.
Right. Of course.
And yeah, so I mean, it was a loud pop, and then like, it's just creepy.
How'd you do in the competition?
I won it. Yeah. Like, I just didn't tell any of my competitors. It was the World Championships.
Oh, that's
a couple years
hilarious.
ago. But
now
like,
they're hearing this going, fuck, he's eating Snickers bars too. Son of a bitch.
like, have you ever seen that? Like when someone tears the LCL, like,
yeah,
they just like hold their leg up to the side and it just like droops in. It looks like the pencil when you do that little like.
Did you have to get surgery?
No. So the LCL is like one of the few that will like regrow or heal itself. So I had to wear like a full leg brace for like 3 or 4 months.
Oh, wow.
And I just
3 or 4 months.
Yeah. It was a while. It was enough to like suck.
That seems like surgery would be a better option.
So they told me that surgery was like a full year recovery. It was equivalent to like an ACL or MCL reconstruction. But they're like, so you want